Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Today's a little bit different. We're not going away in the motorhome.
To put into Jackie, we did plan to go away, didn't we, this weekend? And we woke up Saturday morning and there was 2 inches of snow everywhere. And we both said, do you know what? I don't think I want to go away, and you said the same, didn't you?
Well, we hadn't booked anything after we was going to book it Saturday morning while we was at work. So we thought we've got jobs to do around the house anyway. And we've got on with a few of them, haven't we?
Yeah.
And visited people that we haven't seen for a little while. So.
Plus our daughter says, do you want to come out for a meal on Sunday? Said, yes.
Of course we will.
We had an amazing carvery.
It was very nice. So we decided that we're going to tell you what our 5 top things are, which we like.
We couldn't do without with, really. Yeah,
and use in the motorhome, which wasn't in the motorhome when we bought it.
Yeah.
They're
simple, easy things, but you know, probably a lot of you don't know.
And some of you may be new starting out, thinking you've got everything you need, and you probably have, and you don't find out until you travel a little bit more and use your motorhome more that something then is brought in and you think, do you know what, don't know how I managed without this. So let's start waffling.
Yeah. And so I'd say we've learnt a few things off the top 5 videos of different people, haven't we?
Yeah. So I think the first thing we're going to start with is the main one, the solar.
Yeah.
I mean,
without a doubt, that is the best thing we've ever done.
I mean, we have done without the solar, haven't we, for quite a few years?
4 years.
4 years. And kept saying, no, we're fine, we don't need it. And then we watch all these vloggers.
Well, no, we had a 200-watt mobile, portable solar with an MPPT, what you just plug onto your battery. I did a permanent fix on my battery, so I just had to plug the solar into it. And that was okay, weren't it?
It was okay until the last time when we went to Malvern, and we used to put it on the...
That's Jackie's alarm on her watch. What was your alarm?
Nothing. I set alarms for everything. So it was okay until when we went to Malvern, and we always used to put it on the roof, didn't we? So it was out of the way. And it was just really windy, and I can't remember, I think we came back from the show one afternoon and it was on the grass, which is fine, but
another time
it probably could have hit somebody, so we didn't like that idea, did we?
Another time it was in 4 sections and the wind had flipped it over and literally folded it off, so we couldn't figure out why our battery was going and we had no solar. But
and I do understand that sometimes, you know, and we did at some point, you used to just stand it up near the motorhome and the sun used to get it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we'll never get rid of it.
Oh, no, we won't get rid of it.
Because it's that extra thing that you always need, and you can charge all sorts up with it.
Yeah, but I think because we used to use that quite a bit when we wasn't on the electric, more than what we realised, we just thought, do you know what, I think we just need to bite the bullet and decide to put solar on the motorhome. And what we wanted to do, one thing we knew we needed to do, and I left Ian to do all the research because he enjoys doing all that sort of thing.
I do, to be fair.
One thing we knew, and lots of people had said to us, or we'd, you know, seen on vlogs and things, you need to put as much as possible on your roof when you do it. So don't do little bits. Don't think, oh, we'll do that bit first, then we'll do this bit later. If you can afford it and it's in your budget, do your whole roof when you decide to set it up.
Ours is, we've got, well, from here our roof's curved, and then we've got a big skylight there, medium skylight there, fan over there, and then in the bathroom we've got another big one like this one. So our roof all the way along has got skylights, so I've basically gone 2 each side and I've done 400 watts, and like I say, it's, I mean, at the minute we've just had the central heating on it, we're charging up batteries, and what are we on, 98% of the battery.
And it's not a nice day. It's a bit drizzly. It's
There's
very
no sunshine
overcast.
out or anything. It's
Yeah, this. We are the beginning of December, so it's not very good at all,
no.
is it? Really?
So yeah, but it's free electric. Once you've got it done, you've got to use it and get your free electric back.
Yeah.
Even simple things for charging things up in the motorhome, we actually don't do them with the electric when we're plugged in at home. We use the solar.
Yes. So all we're going to say is, and there will be links in the description, won't there? And also, if you haven't seen the vlog that we did on this, we did do, was it 1 or 2 vlogs?
3.
Oh, 3. So we did 3 vlogs then on well, not so much purchasing, showing you what we'd purchased, and then the installation, wasn't it?
Yeah, 2 installation videos.
Yeah. And yes, you have got to be that type of minded person to be able to do that.
It's not something that people can do with no experience. I mean, I haven't actually got experience, but I'm very interested in wiring, and wiring fascinates me, and I understand wiring diagrams and all that sort of thing where most people don't. So for me, it was a piece of cake, and I actually designed my own and tweaked a few things.
It was, but it still made you scratch your head a little bit from time to time, and I had to push you in that right direction.
More things make you scratch your head when you do it is where you're going to put it, because I wanted this van to look like it's never been touched, and that's what it looks like, apart from we've got a load of extra sockets and whatnot. So
yeah, so I don't know if you want to show them the MPPT.
There's no need for none of that. It's all hidden out the way. I don't even look at it. Basically, all you need to look at, I put a battery monitor in. That's my 240, what we originally had in the van, the only plug socket we had here. This here is off the inverter, which you switch on here, and obviously the battery powers the inverter. Yeah. So put your back down again. So yeah, that's item number 1.
Did you understand all that? And if you didn't understand any of that, but you do want solar, pop to a guy at a garage and they'll be able to do it for you.
And charge you a load of money.
And charge you a load of money.
Or watch my video and do it yourself.
Yes, or watch the video, because you have done it quite, I think you've done it quite clear and stage by stage, haven't you?
Yeah.
You have.
Tried to anyway.
Okay, so that's number 1, the solar.
Yeah. Number 2 is the first thing I did in the van, really, weren't it?
Yeah, and we've had the motorhome 5 years now, haven't we?
It was at the time when everything started becoming USB. I mean, literally everything was USB. Your phones, things you plug in, things you charge up. Everything nowadays has gone USB, but back then it was just a few things, weren't it? But so straight away what I did,
and this was put in, wasn't it, way before, this was put in way before the solar, weren't it?
way before anything.
Yeah.
So it's basically managed to get the same
Surround?
so yeah, plug surrounds, and I just put in a double USB. It's a 1 amp and a 2 amp, which in today's standards isn't very high. I'll probably upgrade that now, but that has been brilliant, isn't it? For, I mean,
oh yeah, definitely.
Every night, like you do at home, you plug your phones in, and you know, that's it. I mean, it's different now because we've got iWatches, we've got iPads, we've got
GoPro.
Yeah. I should put some more USBs in.
He wants to do this. He wants to do it somewhere over near the dash.
Well,
don't you?
I might change my mind slightly.
That means he will change his
mind. I have bought
then.
a few things that I can use, and I'm not going to use all of them.
No, but on saying that, sorry, there's a lot of buts there. I do believe that the newer motorhomes do come now, and caravans do come with USB sockets.
I mean, these.
It's only because our motorhome is quite old, isn't it?
These lights.
Didn't have any.
Most of these lights have USBs in
yeah,
there.
they do.
Which I don't like because they're dangling down, but I'm not knocking them. I mean, every USB is good, and it's what you need nowadays in a van.
But again, if anybody has got an older van and they do feel they want some USBs, but again, I know there's lots of other things. There's power banks that you can plug things into, but we don't actually own a power bank, do we?
We've got no need for one at the minute.
We've thought about it.
With the solar system we've got, we don't need it. The only thing we would do is put some lithium batteries in.
So that's number 2. Number 3, I think we'll go to the air fryer. So we never had an air fryer to start off with.
We never bothered because the amount of time we're on campsites, it weren't really worth it.
No, everything was done in the oven, on top of the oven, wasn't it?
Yeah. So
we never bothered with an air fryer. But then I think because of the way that the cost of living's gone up with the use of your gas and electric and everything, and air fryers, I believe, came down in price because I did own it. I bought an air fryer probably about 5-6 years ago.
No, it was longer
than that, was it?
I mean, this thing was about that wide.
I've still got it. It's a big round one, and it has a thing in the middle that turns it over. And I can remember paying a good
nearly
£200 to £300 for this air fryer.
I think it was over 200. Yeah.
It was really expensive. I didn't really use it that much. It was just one of them things, it seems if everyone's getting one, so I need to buy one. And it just sit in the cupboard. But the air fryers today are a lot different. They're so much easier. They're easier to clean.
And when we got the solar, obviously,
we could then start to use the air fryer. Because it was either, if we bought an air fryer, we probably needed to buy a power bank. So then when you're spending £1,000, £1,500, £2,000 on a power bank, you think, do you know what? I'd rather just buy another gas bottle and do it in the oven. So you don't bother, do you?
No.
But the air fryer is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
and again,
the one we've got,
there's lots of different ones out there. So the one we've got, and you have seen it on vlogs before, because I do like to cook in it quite a bit, is a Tefal. Now this one is just one section, because at the time I didn't want something that was too big, because it just fits nicely in my top cupboard here. I didn't want something that I had to keep on the floor and then keep lifting up. I wanted a place for it. And to be honest, most of the time it's just me and Ian, and we can fit everything in there that we need to. The other thing that we do use at home is the disposable...
Well, not home, we're here, isn't it?
Well, in the motorhome, the disposable liners.
Yeah.
Now, you can get the liners, you can also get the silicone items that sit in there. But the whole point to me of a liner is you pop it in, put your food in, take your food out, eat it, and when you're cleaning up, literally lift it up, screw it up, pop it in a bag, chuck it away. And then this is kept nice and clean. Yeah, definitely worth the money. This didn't cost a fortune. I want to say at the time, can't remember now.
No, less than 100.
Yeah.
The other good thing about this is if it's cold, you put the air fryer on. It's like having a hot air blower on you.
It does. It warms the motorhome up. And the beauty as well is, if I'm on the electric, I will tend to get it out and I pop it on top of my cooker, because I tend to use it more than anything. If we want a nice croissant, or pain au chocolat,
that's what we use them for more than anything.
Or we want to warm sausage rolls up, or you'll see the Scotland vlog when I only ate half me toasty from Smoo Caves, popped it in there and we ate it later, didn't we? It's just ideal for things like that.
The only thing I will say about this fella, I noticed it straight away, and it releases a lot of heat out the bottom.
Yeah.
Now, we've got, like, I don't know if they're fiberglass or plastic or what these worktops are, so it's all like a moulded in sink and whatnot. So luckily we've got a piece of granite
which goes over the sink.
Yeah.
So that, when I camp up, that always comes out.
Literally, and
then we pop that under there and we put the air fryer on top.
How perfect is that?
So that way it's not going to mess my surface up. And if you haven't got one of them, if you've got a chopping board or something, we just advise that you do pop it on something, because it does get quite warm underneath. There isn't condensation or anything like that, it's just
gets hot.
Heat, isn't it? And
we're just worried that we're going to damage our top, and that's the last thing we want. But
we don't want to do that.
It's a Tefal one, it's really easy to use, isn't it?
Yeah, there's many out there. This isn't a product review, it's just the one that we've got.
Even I can use it.
And that's saying something. But yeah, an air fryer, if anybody's umming and ahhing, and I do know that there's a couple of our viewers who did say to me in the middle of the year, I can't believe how much you're costing me, because I've had to go and buy an air fryer now for the motorhome. So you know who you are, hope you're still using it, and yeah, they're brilliant. So that's number 3.
Right, shall we do just a 3.5?
3.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because several people have told us they've bought this because of us.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, let me take me. That's for me doors.
So yeah, we've got this here, and that's this here.
It's a kitchen roll holder.
Yeah, get it out, Jackie.
Well, you know your microwave. That's what everybody puts in the microwave, all sorts of bits, don't you? So this is a kitchen roll holder. So I never had anywhere to put my kitchen roll. It would sit there, and then there'd be water on it. It could probably sit up there, and then I'd have to move it. And it just got on my nerves. I just don't keep it in there for travelling, because if you do, this is all over the floor like the Andrex advert, isn't it? So just pop that on there. And yeah, the same person who bought the air fryer, I know she ended up buying one of those as well. Just simple, sticks up there. Yeah, win-win. It's your kitchen roll and it's out the way. Number 3.5 then. Number 4. What should we tell you about number 4? Number 4 is the Roku.
Yeah, brilliant.
Now, when we go away, we don't go away to watch lots of telly, because we don't really watch lots of telly, do we?
No.
Unless we're away by ourselves and the weather's really miserable, and then we will sort of, you know, be like everybody else, become a bit four square-eyed, won't we?
In the winter, and we're on our own, we're out camping, come 6 o'clock, we've had tea, we pop telly on, don't we, for a couple of hours. We do watch a lot of YouTubers. Don't we? We do. We watch that more than telly, really. But we have got a product called a Roku, ROKU. It's something, I think, did our daughter tell us about? No.
Who told us about
it? Jade had give us an Amazon Fire Stick.
Oh, right, that was it, yeah.
And I couldn't get it to work because obviously I hotspot it off my phone. Now I did some research and all the reviews said Roku works on your phone easily. I know a lot of the others do, but it just wouldn't work on ours. So luckily I didn't pay for that. So
and again, just stopping you there, with our phone contracts we do get unlimited Wi-Fi, don't we?
We do, yeah.
We're not limited amounts of data, are we? It is unlimited. So yes, so Roku for us is brilliant. So do you want to?
Even when we can't get even if I've only got one little bar of 3G. I can still run Roku on it, which is incredible, really. Yeah, and we don't get no messing about. It just plays the programs. Yep. So, I'll try and do both things at once here.
Oh, that's going to confuse him.
So, all the Roku is this thing. This is one of the cheaper ones. So it basically just sticks on the top there, and then all you need is a USB, which it plugs into just there, and that's all it needs. That's where it gets its power supply from, and yeah, that's just a screensaver for it. But Roku is much like everything else. You actually download what ads you want. I mean, this is literally just what we've put on. I mean, there's even, you know, like van life things, and there's all sorts of things.
Fishing Explained, is that where you've learned it all? That's what you've been watching, isn't it?
But I mean, these are just things we've downloaded. So I mean, obviously it's the things we watch the most is YouTube, Prime, Netflix, and Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
They're the and Disney as well now.
We've just told you we don't watch a lot of
I
telly.
know. We're actually watching Disney because we're watching all of the Star Wars, aren't we, Jack?
Yes.
What are we on now?
So sad we are. We're on the third trilogy.
No, yeah, we've just started the third. I think we've just
third trilogy. We're now going on to the second film in the third.
Yeah,
trilogy.
we've got number 8 and 9 to do. So basically, yeah, the Roku. I mean, I come in the motorhome today, turned it on, and bang, it's on. I didn't even. Sometimes you have to turn your hotspot on and off and make it work, but straight on. But yeah, so it's
But definitely for us,
it's pretty quick,
it's
really.
brilliant.
I mean, this is all off my phone. I've hardly got much of a signal here, so yeah, it's brilliant.
Can I just add? I mean, you will put links in the description, won't you? But if I can just add, we have had that a while, haven't we? It wasn't that expensive.
Maybe 2 years, that one.
It wasn't that expensive.
I can't remember how much, but I will put a link in.
Yeah, we'll put links in the description, and some
I'll
of you
put a link in the description for everything that we're going to cover today.
Some of you probably will use it, some of you don't even put the telly on, I don't know. But for us, I'm not saying it's a major necessity in the motorhome, but it is something that we feel was definitely worth buying and popping in.
I mean, 10
television.
years ago, it wouldn't have been worth it because there'd have been nothing.
No.
Don't even know if Roku even existed 10 years ago, but there you go. But we have actually got a bit of wind. We just had a lovely chicken wrap, haven't we?
Stupid it is.
We've got a satellite system on the roof.
Oh yeah, we have. But we don't use it very often, do we?
The only time we ever turn it on is if I've got no signal on my phone and we can't get a picture up from the normal digital telly.
And the only time, what I can remember lately, well, not even lately, was when we went to Sherwood Forest.
It is, yeah.
And we had no internet whatsoever,
No.
did we? We ended up having to pay for data, didn't we, from the campsite itself,
Yeah.
which just eat it that quickly. We just thought, do you know what, we're just going to go out for a few more walks. But I suppose that's because when you're in the forest with lots of trees, but other than that,
But then we realised, well, we've got a satellite. Well, we're paying for data. Stupid.
Yeah. So Roku number 4 definitely for us is a good one that we found to have in our motorhome.
Absolutely.
And the last one, and this is very new to us, it's something we should have done 5 years ago when we got the motorhome, because we would get up in the morning and think, oh, my back aches a little bit, because your mattresses aren't that thick, are they? Is the mattress topper.
Yeah.
Now, it is one thing that we've shown you before on one of the vlogs, but if you haven't seen it, nip back and have a look at it. But yeah, the mattress topper was brilliant, wasn't it, Ian?
Yeah.
We didn't think
I ain't dropping the bed, but
it could make as much difference, did we?
can we do a 4.5? Oh,
No.
a 4 3/4. There's 2 other things we can't live without.
Oh. Maybe we should do this the top 7.
These
Your wedges.
these wedges.
Yeah.
So they're all sort of foam. They're on the top they're memory foam, and they're more sturdy foam at the bottom. But these things,
Keeps you alive.
I've said it a few times, I suffer from acid reflux, and to be honest, when you're at motorhome and you do have a few too many drinks normally and a lot of rich food, and it doesn't agree with me, but sleeping upright with these
Helps, doesn't it?
sleeping not upright, sleeping slightly raised really does help me, doesn't it?
And the good thing with those as well, we're going off the mattress top at the minute, but it's all part of the bed, is there's a zip at the back of the wedges, so you can take them off, you can wash them and then put them back on, can't you?
But 4 point whatever Another great thing we've done is this teddy bedding.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
just lovely, isn't it,
Yeah,
Jackie?
it is. I'm sure in the summer we won't think that at
No
all, and
way.
it won't be on there anyway.
No.
But definitely for the winter,
It's amazing.
when it's these chilly nights, even when it's nice and snuggly in your motorhome, your bed always seems to still feel a little bit chilly.
Yeah.
But that's good. But anyway, let's get back to
number 5.
the toaster topper I've just got to do.
So, our mattress is a memory foam, and it's there. So what's that? 4 inches maybe. And to be honest, it is a really good mattress. But putting this topper on, I mean, that's a pure memory foam topper. You can see it. It's just so nice, isn't it, Jackie?
It is.
On the back, I don't know if you can see, there's like little rubber bubbles. So it doesn't actually have like clamps around the bed or anything. It actually stays where it is because of them little rubber bubbles.
Sort of attaches itself, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I think what I would say about
For us, that's been great, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I would say about the mattress topper is it's the best thing since sliced bread, isn't it? We couldn't. I mean, when we put it on, we was very sceptical as to what difference it was going to make, but boy, oh boy! I mean, again, there's lots of different ones out there. You will put a link in the description. Oh boy, that was the best thing that we'd recently purchased.
I mean, look at us. We're not the lightest people in the world.
I don't know what he's talking about.
We could both lose a bit of
What are you
timber.
talking about? Talking about timber. You'll get bloody timber.
Well, I've got bloody timber on me.
Says he finishing off all of the, bits of chicken and everything because he felt as if he didn't want to waste
Don't
it.
like wasting anything.
So yeah, the mattress topper, brilliant. It's really good.
We
isn't
wasn't
it?
even going to bother, but a couple of our friends with this same motorhome have mattress toppers, and we was out one day and we see one, didn't we? And I said, do you know what? That's what we want.
Let's just go for it and buy
Let's just
one.
buy that and see what it's like.
And again, definitely a really good thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's sum it up, shall we? Our top 5.
Yeah.
We've got the solar. Definitely, if you haven't got solar, try and get some on your motorhome or caravan because it's really, really worthwhile.
We literally are self-sufficient now.
Yep. Number 2 was the USB sockets. For us, because our motorhome isn't brand new, we didn't have any. Everything you use is USBs, isn't it?
Cheap and easy upgrade.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Modern ones I know have them, but for those who haven't, it is something that you can do and you'll think, wow, why didn't we do that years ago? Number 3 was the air fryer.
Yep.
Again, because we've got the solar, the air fryer just is a win-win.
We can use it if we've
isn't
got electric or no electric, so
yeah. Then the little 3.5 bit was the kitchen roll holder. Just saves you losing your kitchen roll or getting it wet.
And it's convenient next to the sink.
Number 4 was the Roku. Again, something for us. Buy it once, use your internet off your phone, and you can have as much viewing as you want. So that was definitely another win-win.
Most people go Amazon Fire Sticks, but I personally think the Roku is better. I don't think there's any price difference really. They're both about the same price, but personally, go for the Roku.
But we like the Roku, don't we?
Do.
And the last thing was the mattress topper. Again, there's lots of different prices, lots of different qualities. We didn't go for the cheapest, we didn't go for the dearest, but yeah, I wish we'd have probably done that last year because it's definitely
I wish
brilliant.
we'd done it 5 years ago.
Yeah, we should have done. And yeah, we've got the wedges, which we have pretty much had in here from day one, haven't we? Because it's something you've always had to have. And certainly for this year, for the colder weather, we've got the nice fleecy teddy bear bedding, haven't we? So yeah, that's our top 5-ish items at the minute for the end of 2023 that we love having in our motorhome.
Yeah, that we don't want to be without.
No. I think that's it. I think you've probably listened to us more than enough now. Anything else you want to say? No.
No, we've been going to do this one for a while, haven't we?
Yeah. I think the trouble is your sort of top 5 changes from time to time, but I think at the minute our top 5 that we've got now are definitely for us.
We only had a top 4 a little while ago.
And then we remembered the 5th one, didn't we?
Now we could probably do a top 10 if we wanted.
Because we're sitting here thinking, oh, and that,
Your
and
brain
that, and
starts
that.
ticking.
But you don't want to listen to a top 10. Anyway, that's our top 5. I'm going to end this here. You don't want to listen to us waffling anymore. I'm going to say, if you could, please, 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 like, subscribe and ring the bell. That would be wonderful. And leave a comment.
As if words just come out of my mouth without me realising them.
And for now, I'm going to say bye.
Adios.
And we'll see you on the next one.